11 a.m. in the centre of Manchester, and two women are lying, apparently high on drugs, in a pub doorway.
These guys are definitely on spice. I can see, being out on the streets, working out here every day. You often find people in this condition. Early days I did weep people up, but sometimes they can come up fighting.
Damien and his boss Nick run a homeless outreach project. They know the addicts and the dealers and the telltale signs that somebody's taken spice.
It gets me through what I'm going through.
And how often are you taking it?
About 5, 6 joints a day.
5 or 6 times a day you're taking spice?
Absolutely normal. So, 3 hours, on a 3-hour cycle, you need your drugs. So you beg, you raise the money, you get a hit. What is becoming worse and worse is the violence associated to the drug dealing, to fighting over pitches, fighting over drug territory, and that's what it is now. You can make a lot of money in Manchester City Centre, so people are protective of their begging spots, of their streets where they sell. Now we've got people carrying knives, carrying squeezer bottles with bleach in it, hiding weapons in bushes, so when you need that weapon, you know where it is in case the police stop you, and it's getting worse and worse, and the violence is becoming worse and worse.
Those on the street tell me violence because of spice is escalating.
People are starting to do things that, they would never normally have done before, The amount of stabbings that have happened recently is just ridiculous, all over spice.
In Piccadilly Gardens, just yards from where children are playing, Nick says people are today openly dealing spice, heroin and other drugs. When we try and film, they're gone.
They will have weapons somewhere in the gardens hidden. I could go take you down, but I won't, because both our personal safety will be in jeopardy.
And that is how dangerous it's getting around here.
There's going to be a huge incident in Manchester City Centre very soon where an innocent member of the public gets caught in between something.
Testament to the growing problem, Greater Manchester Police is now the only force in the UK to have a state-of-the-art machine that can test for spice in 15 minutes. It used to take 6 weeks. Developed with Manchester Metropolitan University, the machine's so new it's not even patented.
It gives us the ability within 20 minutes, half an hour to get information out there to paramedics and ourselves on the front line. I think this is groundbreaking to have a tool like this within a police station.
But what about prevention? Tackling the drug dealers and the violence.
There are operations ongoing at the moment, and we are looking at all levels of criminality. So it's not just the street dealers, and those are the ones who are approaching persons, selling all manner of drugs. These are the ones that are actually manufacturing the drugs. These are the ones that are bringing this evil drug onto the streets.
Manchester City Council says it's carrying out extensive outreach work to get people off spice, increasing supported accommodation and using civil injunctions and criminal behaviour orders to stop begging. For Nick, that's the crux of the problem.
We need to crack down on begging. Begging funds all this. If it wasn't for kind-hearted citizens handing over cash, there would be no drug trade in Manchester Centre. It's as simple as that. And we need to treat it as some sort of public health emergency. We're allowing our fellow citizens to slowly kill themselves on the streets in Manchester City Centre.
Abby Jones, BBC North West Tonight, Manchester.